All right. Well, aloha and good evening. Boy, am I doing a poor job of getting this done. I've been highly distracted and challenged having my son with me. I had to take him in. He became homeless, and as a result of this fire, he is now with me, and I needed to get him approved to stay with me, and I needed to get him approved to get food, and so we got that done, and we got a few things done, and we were doing a few things, but and we got him a job, but then he needed to be 21, so then we got him another job, and now we're just waiting for them to call him and say, come tomorrow and start training. Right? It's been like 10 days since we thought we got him a job, and I just can't wait to figure out that situation, because once he's working, then I can know when I'll be his chauffeur, so I need to know his schedule because it'll be my schedule as well. Cheers to you all. Happy holidays. Great day to have a great day. Hope you're having a good day. Gee whiz. Just surpassed 1 million views. Thank you for noticing. It's pretty exciting. I haven't figured out how to monetize my channel. And of course, there is no such thing as customer service. So, isn't that great? I love how some companies are so great, and then there's others just don't exist. So I'll figure it out, though. I suspect. I just talked to somebody who explained something to me that might be the difference. And now that I have a computer, maybe I can do it on a computer better or more effectively. Anyway. Check this out. Once again, this is Killer Dragon Fruit Cider, Hawaii. What's the company? Paradise Cider. My bad eyes, but pretty cool. Hawaiian flag. Expensive though, boy. You really gotta love yourself. If I'm having this, I'm treating myself. $18 a 6-pack. Can you believe it? Anyway, but still, pretty fancy and pretty enjoyable. 6 grams of sugar, so not too many for a cider. What else? There was news of Lahaina fire news of people being scammed, where you'd be like invited to meet at an off-site, like the parking lot of some place, and then you'd be enticed to give a security deposit to them, and all for nothing, for a fake lease. So don't let anybody do that to you if you're part of this whole thing. And then there's this overall effort sort of to try to get housing for everybody, hopefully. There's several, it's like a hodgepodge of different organizations making different efforts. I don't know, I signed up with FEMA to do that, but there's some new website, Maui something, that they've just started talking about in the last 24 hours to try to help coordinate properties and people and all the different ways and means that is occurring. I guess it's happening in several ways and means. So that's interesting. The mayor just talked about that. He was in the news. Of course, you saw the protest. It's nice to see that my concerns are not just my concerns. Like, it's everyone apparently feels the same way about people being evicted, and how tragic that is, and sad, and how wrong, and so on. And then all these. I mean, honestly, I'm constantly asked, we'll pay if you want to go somewhere else, right? If you want to leave, if you want to move to another part of the island. Anyway, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm the type to stick it out. I would have been at that fire when the fire came if there'd been water in the hose. I'd have been fighting it, because the beauty of that property is the back of it is a grass field where I could have always escaped to. Um, but there was no water, so there was no way to fight it, right? If you saw my last video where I drank some of this stuff, it's funny. The same stuff I bought much more expensively at a small store is currently, and it'll probably run out and never be there again. It's at Costco. So if you want to do something really, really healthy, drink Hawaiian noni juice. It's probably the second most beloved plant in the state of Hawaii and by the Hawaiian people, and for its healing abilities and properties in so many ways. It's so good for you. It cures 15 to 20 different illnesses and diseases. It's being studied for its potential to cure cancer. It's just very special, but it tastes like vomit and it smells like it. So, you got to be committed to wanting to live long to drink that stuff. Nevertheless, saw it at Costco, and I bought 2 bottles, basically for the price of the first bottle I bought. So I got 2 more. I drank 1 of them already. I got 2 more to go. I figure whatever's in me that'll kill it, if there is anything not supposed to be there. Moku Roots open. That is like such a special place. They use all healthy ingredients from local farmers, and they were and maybe still are vegan. There was a sign on the door talking about burgers. I don't know if those were vegan burgers. Maybe I should have made that inference, but maybe a bunch of burger joints burned down, and so they're filling supply and demand being what it is, demand being so high, maybe they decided to just sell burgers too. Maybe they're locally sourced burgers, right? Of course they would be, and etc. But I don't know. Anyway, they're only open from 11 to 3, I think, right now, 4 hours a day. But nevertheless, Moku Roots, a special place. Hope to do a video from there showing it off, because it's really cool. And next door to that, Foodland Farms has not opened. And there's all this food in there. It's like a gourmet grocery store. And it's full of, stuff on the shelves that has like expiration dates. So I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, there's got to be something better to do with all those things in there than just let them expire. I wouldn't mind a few gourmet accoutrements. Anyway, yeah, so that's interesting. That both Foodland grocery stores closed, and neither one is open. I think one of them burned. Anyway, I'm not a real big fan of all the nonprofits and churches that raise money, all the fundraisers. You see fundraisers everywhere all the time. But you never see anybody getting help from those fundraisers. That's the thing. So Red Cross has done a fair amount to help people, and FEMA is here, and they do some to help people too. And then some local groups are working hard to help people. But I mean, it's just amazing how much you see people. Oh, we're still raising money. Maui's People's Fund or United Way is raising money for us, but not everybody's getting help from Oprah Winfrey. Some people were rejected. United Way gave away $1,000 to everybody, 3.5 months ago, and that's it. And so it seems like all the help has pretty much almost stopped, unless you're getting Oprah's money. Then you're getting a little bit of that still. But it's going to be it's going to last a lot longer than 4 months, and I'm sure people are experiencing different levels of financial security. Everyone's on a different, having a different experience. And so that's, one of the interesting variables of the whole thing is how, there are people without even bank accounts. There are people without cell phones. There are, creating obstacles for them to be able to receive help in the first place, right? Because you generally have to apply for it. And some people aren't even the type to even ask for help. Some people probably never even tried to get into a hotel room. They just decided to start camping in a parking lot somewhere. And there's people like that all over the place, and people on the beach sleeping, and just, it seems like that we should have people going around offering people a place, just let's get everybody off the streets, and yeah, let's stop evicting people, and anyone who has been evicted, let's create a second chance program for them. Let's do our best. Yeah, so what else? Gee whiz, heck, son of a gun. I'll tell you what, good day to be alive and stuff. It's a little weird during the holidays, it kind of, in some ways, I'm sure people are kind of hoping it'll be just over quick because it's so not perfect. It's not the perfect holiday season for the majority of the people in my predicament, I'm sure. Safe to say. So it's weird. It's just thinking about the holidays is enough to make a person emotional, right? And yeah, I need to start exercising. My son's laziness. He's up all night on his goddamn phone and computer, watching Naruto and saying, "Oh, I can't sleep." Right? Gotta stay up all night because I can't sleep. I gotta watch Naruto. No, because you're watching Naruto is why you can't sleep. It's amazing. Like, how do you not see this addiction? It's not that much different. I mean, it's a little more unhealthy to do cocaine, but staying up all night on your phone ain't much different. You end up sleeping all day. So that's not the ideal environment for me, to be around somebody sleeping all day. So yeah, I gotta wait all day for us to get our day started, and it's a little bit annoying, which is why I can't wait for him to start working. So he'll just be forced to start keeping a better schedule, and yeah, so there's that. Hopefully, it seems like we're trying to put some mustard. If you don't know why, this is the greatest condiment of all. It's fat-free, sugar-free. It's got turmeric, garlic, vinegar. Super good for you. So, yeah. Big fan of the mustard. Put a little mustard on it. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I have been just totally, I just took a different road with my son here, and I can't wait to get back on track myself. I need to exercise more. I need to get my life together, get my plans together, start executing plans. But right now, it's just like I've been in a holding pattern, trying to help make sure my son gets off on a good foot here. Yeah, so anyway, there's lots to talk about, but I'm not going to go on and on forever. I'm going to keep watching the news, and yeah, and another, I don't even know if I should mention this, but yeah, anyway, I've heard several people have taken their lives, which is just another secondary, like, super sad thing. Like, I wonder what that told. If you take I heard 18 people maybe have committed suicide. I don't know. It's just my son said he saw it on Instagram or something, but I'd like to know the total number and the names of now, since there's enough of them. You know, anyone who died an hour, a day, 10 hours, a week after from the effects of the smoke, which may have taken a little time to kill someone, or you know, an overdose or suicide. I'd love for that all be to put together, you know. Anyway, my son's back here. Thanks for watching. All good things at all good time. If you feel like doing harm or crime, don't do less. Do nothing today, if that's what your inclination is. You know, eat right, exercise, do nice things, be a nice person. Avoid putting things up your nose, violent people, popping pills, getting drunk driving, gambling. I mentioned that already. Maybe. Anyway, you know, and then you know, your odds are much better. Play the odds. Have a good life, and hopefully I'll get out soon on the ocean, get some footage. It's whale season just started here, so the whales are here, dolphins, so that'll be cool to get some footage of that. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. Aloha. Okay.